Hello there everybody, it is me XFreezerBunny and welcome back to another Sims 4 overview / first impression video. So today we're going to be checking out the Sims 4 Vampires game pack, and I might not sound like it, but I'm actually really excited for this. I'm currently having some speaking problems, and no, it's not my microphone. I'm currently having some speaking problems, but worry not, my voice will be back soon, hopefully. So anyway, The Sims 4 Vampires is the 4th game pack for The Sims 4, and it's the very first one we're getting this year, which makes me very optimistic that we're going to be getting more game packs later this year. So I know for a fact that there are a ton of stuff in this game pack, so I'm going to go ahead and actually split this overview / first impression video into 2 parts. The first part is going to be only for Create a Sim, and then the second part we're gonna go and take a little bit of a tour of the new world as well as builds by mode. So watch out for that. It will be uploaded immediately after this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and just read you guys this title screen really quickly. So create vampires. With the all new Create a Sim options, create vampire sims are alluring or frightening. Choose their fangs, add mysterious glowing eyes, and even customize a unique dark form to transform into when enraged or spooking other sims. Unleash supernatural powers. Earn and wield dozens of unique powers that give vampires the ability to control sims' minds and conjure spiritual energy. Balance your skills by taking on weaknesses and unlock new powers by winning epic duels to advance your rank. Literally, I'm losing my voice, but I'm gonna get through this because I really want to do this. Okay, so I'm a trooper. Escape to Forgotten Hollow. Yes, I'm so excited. The dark mist-covered land of Forgotten Hollow is the perfect place for vampires to socialize and let loose. Visit the abandoned mansion to discover its secrets, collect ingredients for gruesome new recipes, or move in and build your own lair. And finally, live the immortal life. Experience the life of a vampire and choose how you live. Will you drink from sims or eat plasma fruit to quench your thirst? Embrace evil and stir up trouble, or blend in and start a vampire family? Whatever you choose, always avoid sunlight and garlic foods. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and load up Create a Sim really quickly, and also I just want to let you guys know that yes, I will be doing an LP of The Sims 4 Vampires, but it's going to go up probably next week because I have a ton of stuff coming up. I'm watching the Miss Universe pageant with my mom, and I'm watching the preliminary competition as well. It's a lot of stuff for me this week. And also I have to figure out how to deal with this no voice issue right now. And also my plan for my LP is that I really want it to be a little bit more story based. So I have to set up a lot of stuff, you know, for that to happen, to be possible. So watch out for it next week. Okay guys, so anyway, if you want to add a vampire, the only way to do that, other than having your sims be bitten and turn into vampires in gameplay, you can only add vampires in Create a Sim by clicking this Add Vampire option. I tried to look online for possible ways to turn, turn pre-made sims into vampires, but so far I really didn't find like a way for that. So we're gonna go ahead and actually really quickly add 2 vampires. I want 1 female and 1 male vampire, just so that I will be able to showcase all of these options. Let's quickly randomize all this stuff. Okay, so they're looking really scary, but we're gonna go ahead and actually look at all the female stuff for now. I will remove everything on her. I do not know. Okay, and we can also add like a dark form, which we will delve into a little bit later on. But right now, I really just want to look at their, their new CAS assets, I guess. So for the face, we have some new vampire archetypes, and I believe these are like pre-made faces for you to kind of make your vampire look. So we have this one that looks really innocent. We have this really scary like gargoyle looking one. We have this one which looks like, I don't know, possibly a vampire that burned already. We have this one which is very like high fashion, avant-garde black swan, and this one which is, I don't know, she was crying and messed up her mascara. And then we have this one actually, which is another kind of innocent looking one, and then finally this one which is also really scary. Interesting fact, I am actually really scared of vampires, you guys. I'm very scared. I don't know why, but out of all the supernatural creatures, like, I'm particularly scared of vampires because, you know, unlike monsters, vampires like have intelligence. You know, they can hurt you using their own will, if that makes any sense. They can intentionally hurt you and make you suffer, and that just creeps me out. You know, unlike, you know, monsters like werewolves who do things instinctively, vampires are intelligent, and that is just really scary to me. Let's look at the hairs really quickly. We have this one hairstyle which I have to say is probably my favorite. It's so beautiful. I'm definitely going to be using this in my LP. This one I also really liked, especially the back of it, that beautiful bun and that kind of hairpiece. It's so gorgeous. Really like it. And then this one, of course, we've seen this quite a lot actually. Every time I would open up my game, I would see this hairstyle, and it is so kind of majestic, very beautiful. And then this one, which is actually surprisingly one of the more kind of wearable hairstyles, thank goodness. So yeah, I feel like this is going to be very versatile. And finally, we have this one, which is another one of my favorites actually. I'm definitely going to be using this for the males, because this is the only hairstyle that the males get, I think. Okay, so I really quickly want to change her hair into something that you know, something like this, so that we can look at all the face details properly. She looks like an elf. So we have vampire brows, very scary, oh my gosh. And then we have vampire eyes, vampire sockets, and you can see that literally she is the undead for sure. And then we have eye details. You can have some crusty looking eyes or some scars. For the cheeks, once again, some crusty looking cheeks. Looks like something that a vampire who kind of exposed herself to the sun would have, you know. We have some scars, and you can apparently layer these, so yeah, that's very interesting. Vampire mouth, and it looks like a dry desert. So probably when you have a vampire who hasn't drunk blood or plasma in a while, it's probably how dry her mouth would look like. And we have the teeth, which is actually a new kind of new feature in the game. Other teeth options have recently been patched, but we have 4 new vampire teeths over here. And I think I really like this one and this one, Kiss. These are quite vampiric, if that makes any sense. They're very normal for vampires, which I really do appreciate. I'm not sure if we have any new hats. So really quickly, we are going to go ahead and filter this. Oh yeah, there is a top hat, so there we go. And accessories, I know for a fact that there are some accessories, so let's go ahead and just filter that. We have 3 new accessories. We have this one, which is, I'm assuming this is supposed to go with that one kind of edgy hairstyle because it's only like on the side of the ear, and it kind of balances out that one. And then we have this choker, which is so beautiful. It's very beautiful, and I love it. Very Victorian. And then this is, ooh, she is not able to show that. I'm gonna remove her stuff here really quickly. Alright, so yeah, back to the necklace. It is so beautiful. This is definitely one of my favorite jewelry items in The Sims 4 because just because of like the way the pearls encircle her neck. It's very beautiful. It's very, very beautiful. I really, really like it. It's unlike any other necklace we had that because most of the necklaces that we have are just strings, and this one actually looks very beautiful as it goes around her neck. So I really, really appreciate that. I will put her hair. I'll choose a nice vampire hair for her. I'll just give her. Let's see here. Where is that one hairstyle? Yeah, I'll just give her this one because this is like my favorite one. It's so beautiful. Alright, so let's look at the eyes. Oh, she has some makeup on. Okay. So anyway, we have some new eyes. We have, I'm guessing, ooh, holy crap, that is creepy. Okay, so we have some new eye colors. I really like the fact that they are quite different, each and every one of them. I wish we had like more of these because these just look very reptilian and I'm kind of digging it a lot. Yeah, I really like this one as well, and yeah, really, really nice. And I also like the fact that you don't have to go and give these eyes to your vampire Sims. You can give them just the normal ones as well. And what else? Let's see here. For the makeup, I also know that there are some new makeup items because I have watched other Simmers and I've also seen the live stream, but it's different seeing the items for yourself in the game because it really is a lot more detailed. So anyway, for the makeup, I noticed that they're very modern and they're very kind of like edgy avant-garde. So this is the first one. This is the second one, which is very Black Swan in the words of the developers themselves. And then we have this lipstick over here, which I honestly do not understand. I'm guessing they tried to be edgy with this one as well. But yeah, none of these makeup items I can see myself using, like none of them, unless I was going for like that costumey look. I probably am not going to be using any of these items. So now that we're done with that, let's go ahead. Oh yeah, vampire skin tones. Okay, yeah. I believe these were also patched in with the game as well. So let's just give her that. But I feel like we've seen enough of the face option. So let's go ahead and just filter all the clothing items over here. And we have 4 new tops for the vampire girls. Okay, so we have this one, which is so beautiful. This is very gothic Lolita. I love it so much. I can see a lot of Sims using this and not just the vampires. You know, we can have these like kind of, you know, Victorian gothic obsessed girls wearing this, and it would look really good. And then we have this one, which is definitely like a red flag kind of outfit. When I first saw this in the trailer, I thought that it was like a default skin tone. I was like, okay, are all the vampires gonna have that? Because it looks like it's like a part of their skin or like tattooed on them. But no, this is obviously a shirt, but it's very revealing. I don't really like it a lot because it's just so... It's a red flag, if you guys got what I mean. It's very provocative. It's probably gonna work if I was going for like an edgy look, but yeah, it's very interesting and out there. And then we have this one, which is another top that I really like. I love how it has this almost capelet over here. I kind of wish that it was a capelet instead of sleeves because we really don't have like a cape. You know, if this cape like went all the way to the sleeve, like I don't know, it would be pretty cool. But I do like it though. I like the cutouts, and it's really cool. It's very sexy in a not so slutty kind of way, if that makes any sense. And then we have this really, really basic top top, which I feel like if you style this correctly, you could probably get away with, you know, a vampire trying to blend in. And I also like how it has some color options that have the waistband in it as well. So yay. I had to take a sip of water there. Anyway, so for the pants, we are going to go ahead and once again filter them. Vampires, okay. Ooh, we have a lot of bottoms actually for the women. Okay, so we have this one. I feel like this one is also available for the men, to be used for the men as well. So yay. I honestly don't really like it. I don't really like and they've been doing these very often, and we've seen a lot of them. We've seen them do this a lot in like City Living as well, which is the recent expansion pack, but I don't like these kind of prints just because I feel like it takes the garment to a whole new costumey level. And if it had that print, I would never put this on my sim, but thankfully they were thoughtful enough to give us a plain option, so there we go. I do appreciate that thought, because this one is so out there, and then this one is more kind of versatile, which I really like. And then we have this one skirt with like the flounce or something, I don't know, it's all ruched. And I really like it as well. It's very kind of like, I don't know, Edwardian Miss Crumplebottom-esque. Really, really nice. And then we have this one kind of capri pants that once again are very, very provocative and sexy. And these ones I can see myself definitely using in like, you know, non-vampire sims, which is pretty cool. And then let's look at the full body outfits, which is probably the one that I'm most excited about in this pack, because I've seen this gown and it is so beautiful. I'm definitely going to be using this gown in my LP. It is so stunning. Every color is beautiful, and every color makes this gown different. You know, this one can make it feel very gothic. These ones can make it feel very princessy, and then this one can make it very kind of wedding-esque, if that makes any sense. I really, really like it. Every single color option is different and gives a different personality to the garment. And then this one I also really like. It's a little bit more modern, a little bit more in tune with that Sims kind of art style. But yeah, this thing completely outshines everything. It's so beautiful. But this one I really like as well. I could probably see this worn by a very, very powerful kind of elder female vampire. So yeah, and then this one I also actually really appreciate this. I really like it. I really like kind of like this coat. I wish it came in like a plain option. Yes, it did. Yes, this is like the quintessential vampire outfit. Very, very awesome. And I really like her kind of, I don't know what those are called, her handkerchief on her neck. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I like all of the full body outfits for the females, and I'm gonna take it off her because I want to see the shoes as well. So we have two new shoes. We have these shoes that actually remind me so much of Jane's shoes from Tarzan. I don't know, it has like that white bit on the side of it, and I'm just like, okay, it's Jane from Tarzan. And then we have this one really, really modern shoe that has the lace in the back and it has the heel exposed, which is very different as well, and I really, really appreciate that. It's very modern, streamlined, and I really, really like it. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and change her into a child, because I do think that there are some vampire themed stuff for the children as well. So let's go ahead and first off look at the hairstyles. We have this one, which, oh, we have two new hairstyles for the girls. Okay, we have this one which is really cool. I really like it. I really wish that they actually had these for the adults because I really like that kind of bun on the side. And then this one, I'm very sure that this is also the exact same hairstyle for the men as well. So yeah. Do they have a hat? Nope. Accessories? Nope. Makeup? Nope. Let's look at the clothes. Okay, so the girls have one dress, which is very, very beautiful. Once again, this dress can turn into fantasy princess and into gothic Lolita in like 2 seconds, depending on the color choices that you make. But it's very, very beautiful. Actually, this color swatch reminds me, this pink one reminds me of like Melody from The Little Mermaid. Okay, wait a second. Let me just give her like brown hair. Oh my gosh, I know a lot of people probably hate The Little Mermaid too, but I love it so much. It's like, I love it. I watched it so much growing up. And this outfit is just so Melody, you know? Like, remember when she had like her birthday party and it was a disaster? This is what she was wearing. She had like the bow at the back. It's so cute. Okay, anyway, let's change her back into her adult self. There we go. And looks like she transformed into someone different. Let's see here. I'm not really gonna play with these Sims. I already have some Sims pre-made for my LP. I'm just using these guys for showing off all the new stuff. And we're gonna get into the personality a little bit later on, but for the males, he is overly dressed right now. So I'm gonna take everything off of him really quickly, and also everything off his face. There we go. That's a little bit better. So let's see here. I also don't want him to have any facial hair. Okay, so for the face, I think it's pretty much the same for the women. So we're not gonna look at everything, we're just gonna look at how he looks with the archetypes. This one is quite nice. It's very nice and normal, which I do like. I actually really like that look on him. It's like a very subtle Nosferatu look. And then this one is so terrifying. He literally looks like a gargoyle. Scary. This is so scary. This is so scary. Like, everything is so scary. This is like so scary. It reminds me of The Grudge for some strange reason. And then this one is just so weird. Like, why is his like mouth area lighter than his face? Like, it's kind of scary. And then we have this one, which is also very scary. This one, it's a little bit more subtle, so I do appreciate this a little bit more. So yeah, let's see here. For the hairstyles, like I said, there's only one actual hairstyle for the males, which I actually don't really hate. But I do wish that we had some more options, because that would be kind of amazing. But you know, you can't have your cake and eat it too. He's actually quite hot. Okay, let's give him some facial hair, I think. Yeah, let's just give him that. And for the hats, there we go. That's how it looks like. It does work really well with the hair, so it's that. And for the accessories, there's no accessories for the men, of course. So let's go ahead and look at other new clothes. So there's 3 new tops for the men. We have this one top, which I just want to share like a really interesting story with you guys. When I was in like my first couple of years in college, my first 2 years of college, I had this one shirt. I had like a very kind of edgy dress style, I guess. It's very preppy and also very kind of edgy as well. It looked a lot like this. It was also kind of like this color, but the sleeves were like up to here only. But every time I would wear it in class, my friends would just tease me and call me like a chef, and it was cool. I don't hate them for it, but I really liked that shirt though, because it was really edgy, and I feel like it really made me stand out. You know, it's not your usual polo shirt where you're just one of the crowd. Anyway, this one, if it has a plain color option, I would like it so much better. So I'm hoping that there is a plain one. And I love this I don't know what this is called, stopwatch or something, pocket watch. Yeah, pocket watch. I actually have a Black Butler pocket watch that I bought at a convention. Black Butler is an anime, by the way, so yeah. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I love it in the black. I really do. And then finally we have this one, which is a very nice and wearable outfit, thank God. It's very versatile as well. You don't have to put these on your vampires. I really like it. He is actually becoming a very good looking sim. So for the bottoms, you have 2 new bottoms. I've already talked about this one when I was showing it off for the females. Don't think I'll ever use it unless I had like a performer sim, you know. And then thank God we had this one because it is a little bit more subtle. I'm not loving the cuff links on the bottom, or like, I don't know, the bottoms on like the cuff of the pants. I feel like that takes it into a little bit of a costumey level, but overall this is a really good look. Yeah, and then let's go ahead and check out the full body. Ooh, there's a lot of full body stuff. Oh, okay, so we have this one once again, which is kind of a bummer because we have it in the print, which I never really liked. I know I keep mentioning that I don't like the print. This one reminds me of a giraffe for some strange reason, so I feel like that makes it even worse. But I know that this one is to compensate for that, and I really like it. I really like these pants actually. They're very different. Like, look at how you button it up. It's so funny and so cool as well. It's really nice. Looks like something a very rich vampire would wear. And we have this other outfit once again that has like the weird print. They really like their prints. The designers really liked putting prints. But once again, I feel like the outfits are stronger without them, and I'm gonna stop saying that because I'm pretty sure people are getting pissed. But yeah, I love it in the black and the blue and the white. They're very nice. This one is actually really nice because it has like a tailcoat, which is pretty cool. It's kind of like a high-low for men, if you guys got what I mean. Wink wink. And in this case, I really like the pattern because you have it on the vest, and since you have like such a plain, you have such a plain look, I feel like the pattern on the vest gives you a little bit of a twist, and I really like it. And then finally we have this one, which I really like. This looks very Russian to me for some strange reason. It's like, I don't know, revolutionary St. Petersburg circa 1914. Yeah, Dmitry, yes, from Anastasia. I really like this. So I'm gonna take it off him. Do we have any new accessories? I always forget if we have new accessories. So for the men, no new accessories. But we do have them for the females actually, so I will switch to her really quickly once we've done looking at the shoes for the men. And it looks like we only have 1 new shoes, and I actually really like it. It's like a male version of the Jane shoes that I was talking about, so it's pretty cool. I really like it, so yay. Really nice. I actually really like these shoes. I feel like a butler would be very effective wearing those. So anyway, for this other sim, we're gonna use her to check out all the accessories. So we have these cuffs, which is very different. You know, usually you would expect to have gloves, but I really like them. Once again, it's very gothic Lolita, but yeah, it's pretty cool. And we have these gloves, which are separate items apparently, but I really like these as well. It's like very ladies in lavender-esque, if that makes any sense. And I like how it comes in just a plain white and black and red. It's very nice and versatile. So for the leggings, I just had a drink of water. We have this one really modern one, and I feel like this is supposed to match that one top, and then we have this other kind of crisscrossy one. I feel like this is a little bit more versatile, especially in like the black and the white. I feel like I can see Sims even wear this for their sleepwear, and I feel like these are actually made to be worn for going outside as well because she's wearing shorts instead of her undies. So yeah, this one is a little bit more feminine because it has like the scalloped edges and there's like a hidden skull somewhere there. And then this one is another skull type of thing. I actually really like it in the pink because it reminds me of like a rosy kind of kiss of death, if that makes any sense. And then this one, once again, very, very modern. I'd love to see this on an alien, actually. I feel like this would look really good. So I think the only thing that we haven't seen are the clothings for the children or for the male kids. And we also need to look at like the new personality traits as well. But yeah, so for the kids, I'm not sure what we have. Maybe like a hairstyle. Let's see here. Is there no new hairstyles for the children? Oh yes, there is one. Okay, it's the exact same one as the girls. There you go, in a bunch of different colors. Hats, nope. Accessories, makeup, I doubt it. But I feel like there is an outfit for the children. Yes, this one is actually really cute. It's like very kind of Pugsley Adams. And I don't know, Prince and the Pauper type of outfit. I really, really like it. It's so cute. And look at him, he is doing his vampire motions, which I really like. So speaking of vampire motions, let's go ahead and put some clothes into our sim. Really, oh my gosh, I hate his hair. Really, really quickly throw some clothes onto these guys. I really like this. And then she can have some clothes as well. Just give her that. Because I really want to see them in motion. So for the vampires, we have a new walk. And this is the first walk that we're getting since the base game. So we have a creepy walk. Ooh, very, very creepy. And then for the dark form, add a dark form to your vampire. Your vampire will switch into their dark form when feeding, suffering from thirst, and using certain powers. So once again, the dark form is actually very optional. It can be the same. The only difference is that there is like a dark kind of vibe emanating from your vampire, and all of the assets that are available for normal vampires are available for the dark form, but it gives you a little bit more of variety when it comes to storytelling, because you can have like your vampire transform, you know, if you want to live kind of like a normal life hidden as a vampire, you can dress them up in normal Sims clothes, you know, normal everyday Sims clothes, and then at night they can change into their vampire form and terrorize the town. So let's see here, relationships, nothing new about that. And then for the aspirations, there are a couple of new aspirations. There's 3 in total. We have this vampire family. This sim wants to create a family of vampires. Now, based on what I've heard other people say, it's a family not in a sense that you're supposed to be related by blood. You can actually create a vampire family by biting and transforming other people into vampires, and they will be considered as a part of your family. So we're going to be seeing more of that in the Let's Play. So for the knowledge, we have the Master Vampire. The sim wants to become a wise and powerful vampire, and I'm guessing that it's like based on what they said on the live stream, it's like maximizing the vampire kind of knowledge thing. So that's gonna be pretty cool. I'm definitely gonna be using that in my LPs. And finally, for the popularity, we have the good vampire, and the vampire that has a halo in it as the icon, which is a little bit weird. I remember Interview with a Vampire when Brad Pitt was transformed into a vampire in the cemetery. An angel was like looking at him really weird, and that this icon just kind of reminds me of it. So the good vampire, the sim wants to control his thirst and remain as human as possible. So if you want to make a story of a vampire that was forced into becoming one, and doesn't really want to terrorize and hurt people, you can give them that, and that's pretty cool. Is there any new traits? No, there's no new traits, but there is kind of one for the vampire. So, oh, actually, you know what? For the good vampire, we have the gregarious default thing. For the knowledge vampire, we have the quick learner, and for the vampire family one, we have the domestic one. So that's pretty cool. But it looks like we have seen everything, unless I'm missing something. But now that I've done showcasing all of the CAS items and features that came with the Sims 4 Vampires, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this recording up right here, you guys, and I will immediately record the build buy mode showcase and also a little bit of a tour of Forgotten Hollow as well. So like I said, that is going to be it for this video. Once again, please don't forget to hit that like, favorite, and subscribe button if you guys want to support the channel, because it really helps out a lot. Okay, you all have an awesome day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.